Hi guys, this is Jamie Lola Tallulah, Poet Spice, and I am here to do a sort of like I guess you would call it a collaboration with Sun and Moon Arts, who is Rosa here. And it is the hashtag coming up roses. So it is like a mix, not necessarily mixed media, but it is a collage challenge slash collab each month. And she started it this month in June, and this month we were supposed to post on the 29th. And so I decided I was going to participate, and it took me all month because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I had an idea, then I'm like, nah. So I finally got my act together, and I decided, well, what am I going to use? Well, you see this fabulous journal here, this gorgeous mixed media journal with all that dimension and steampunkish, grungy look to it. Rosa did this, and she sent it to me like a few months ago, and it's been sitting on my shelf, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I like it so much, blah, blah. So I decided I'm going to pull it down for this challenge. Now, she had sewn this signature in, but I cut the signature pieces apart so that I could just have single sheets and move them around as I wanted to. And so I used this page here for my piece today. Now, the prompt is coming up roses, and if you've been on my channel for a long time, you may remember that I am not a big rose fan. Now, it's funny because the packet that I used this again from Crafter's Companion. I absolutely love this. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of roses in general, but like in crafts and stuff, it's okay. And the reason being is when my grandmother died, and I was a little kid, I was in like middle school, and you know how that your one person is that. So back then, my grandmother was my one person and everything. And so when she died and we went to her funeral, there were roses everywhere. And I guess it was a subconscious thing. From then on, I could not stand roses. And even now, to this day, I don't typically go to the same place where other people go to. When people think of roses, they think of, in general, love and Valentine's Day and anniversaries and so forth. And for me, roses still signify funerals and death. So my page is not exactly cheery. So this is my double spread. And as I said, I used as the base the paper that was in Rosa's journal for me. I used the decoupage from the Crafter's Companion, and here I have the light ones, and then I went through and colored them all gray on another set. So I took 2 sheets, die cut them, and one set I colored in with a gray Spectrum Noir marker. I don't know if you can see that well. And then, me and my die cut. So then I also die cut this lattice background from a diamond press die. I have a book of flowers and birds, and I was just flipping through because I wanted some kind of like book text on here, and I stopped at this loggerhead strike. Now, first of all, the name sounds very not rosy and beneficial, and then it's about 9 inches long, and so this is what it looks like. A loggerhead strike. And then this was a little description, so I tore the description up and I went and underlined those words that were very pointed to death and so forth. So like it's called the butcher birds. It leaves dead grasshoppers and mice and small birds and so forth. So I underlined that, and then part of its description and so forth. And then I had some washi tape that was floral, kind of rosy, but floral. So I put that on there. And then I had washi tape it's actually Halloween washi tape that has little skulls on it. Now I also had this piece down here. So hopefully you can see that. which is a Martha Stewart border sticker that I've had for years. And it's got florals in it and some birds. So I thought that went well with this as well. And then I just did the corner pieces and added those up here. So afterwards, I went and added words. So like I said, there's this whole dichotomy in my head when it comes to roses, because, you know, it's supposed to be this love and wonderfulness, but it reminds me of funerals and death of my grandmother. So I wrote dichotomy, and then I wrote death and grief, and then love and joy, natural and cruel, because like here you have this loggerhead strike, and it's actually a nice looking, you know, it's an interesting looking bird, and yet it's beautiful and vicious. So the whole rose idea of dichotomy, and I just realized this, I have stuff in 4 corners. So if you can see that. So that is my page with explanation, because I didn't think it would make sense if I didn't explain what was going on. So sorry if I depressed people, but that's my writing and my art tend to be more on the dark and gothic side. Now, I did want to go ahead and say what I used to put this down. So I used some Liquitex matte gel medium. And what this will do is it's a glue, and what it does is allow various things to stick together. So on my page I have like plastic and fabric and paper, thicker paper, like a plasticky washi tape, and so it'll allow you to stick all of that stuff down. Now the bad thing about gel matte or matte gel medium is it's hard to write on, so you have to find particular things to write on it with. So if you wanted to do any writing, like this piece here where I wrote, I have to do that on uncoated paper, otherwise it doesn't work very well. All right, so hopefully that was not too bad for you all. Go check out the other ladies. All you have to do is type in the hashtag or click on the hashtag below and you will find it. And then Rosa is also going to put up a playlist, and so you can see everybody's pieces, and then my piece will just go in here like this. And then when she does the next one, then I'll put that in this journal as well. So Rosa, thank you for the challenge / collab as well as the journal. All right, thank you guys for watching. Be safe out there. And don't forget that I actually have a giveaway going on, a giveaway challenge. And I also have a giveaway going on for my Crafter's Companion. Bye.